Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to set the autofocus points in the Canon camera so that we can control what the camera's focused on and they're not just focusing on whatever is right in the middle of the image. Let's go ahead and get started. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking through the cameras and we're going to be pushing this button right here, this little button on the back corner there that's kind of looks like a little focusing grid is what it looks like to me, but that's because that's what it is. On this camera over here, you can see it's on the top. It's the same button, but it's just up on top of the camera. But either way, we're going to be pushing this button, and we're going to be pushing this button, depending on what camera you have. We're going to be doing this while looking through the camera. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so right now we're looking through this camera here, and you can see those 9, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's 9 of those little boxes. You can actually only see about the bottom ones. Those are our autofocus points, and you can see right now if I try to autofocus, it's focusing on the table just in front of the keyboard. You can see those 2 red dots are blinking, and that's the camera's way of telling me, hey, this is what I'm focusing on. Well, like I said before, the camera is automatically choosing those. We don't get any say in that. We want to change that so that we get some say in what autofocus points we're going to be using. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press and hold that button, the same one that I pointed out earlier on the back of my camera. You can see they all light up now, which means they're all selected, which means the camera will choose the best one. But if I press and hold this button and then turn the wheel, you can see I can choose which one I want it to use. So I'm turning the wheel, it's going around and then it goes right to the middle, and then it goes back to all of them, which means, again, back to auto. So if I'm going to be taking a picture and I want to focus on something on the very left side of the image, I would choose that autofocus dot, or the very right side of the image, I would choose this focus dot. And that's it. By choosing those, we're telling the camera to where we want it to focus. And now, whatever I put that right focus dot on, let's say I put it right on there on that bottle of hand sanitizer, you can see that red dot is the one that's blinking, which means that hand sanitizer is what the camera is focusing on. And that's it. That's how we manually choose an autofocus point. Not a bad idea when you're done, if you can remember, is to hold down that same button again and set it back to auto so that you can not have to worry about that in the future. But that's really something you should check every time you pick up a camera, is what autofocus points are selected. Auto's a great place to start, but frequently we're going to want to be on one of these more precise spots like we are for this assignment.